Hey guys, this video is going to cover cleaning my teenage daughter's disaster bedroom. We had redone the room probably about a year ago, and she just hasn't been able to keep up with it, and she has a dog and he has allergies, so there's just some pet dander and stuff that needs to get cleared out of there, as well as her stashing stuff in different places throughout the school year. You know how it is if you have kids, they just sometimes they need mom to come in and clean their room and get a fresh start. And it's much like the rest of us, we all kind of need a fresh start every once in a while, especially if you have any kind of depression or anxiety, depending on who you are. Some people, when they're depressed, they clean a lot. Some people, when they're depressed, their house gets to be a wreck. But I just encourage you, if you are feeling anxious or feeling uncomfortable with your house and the state that it's in, and you have a second, just put on this video, grab yourself something to drink, and just get to cleaning. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have a almost 3-month-old baby, and I have a almost 3-year-old son. And so this cleaning took us about 3 days to cover, because we did such a deep clean. And so you're going to see me in some different outfits. The final video was the last day, and so I don't actually show myself because I didn't have time to get ready that morning. But that's just real life. So, if you're thinking, it must be nice to have the time to clean and stuff, I don't. I don't have the time to do this. John happened to be home. This was on Memorial Day. And so we made it work. But if you are in the throes of early motherhood and your house is a wreck, you are not alone. Don't feel like you're alone. And that's another thing that I would just encourage you. If you have friends that are near you that you trust, or family that's near you that you trust, a lot of times somebody might be willing to take care of your kid for a minute just so that you have a break. And for you, a break may be, I just need to accomplish something. I just need to get one thing done. I need to be able to work on it and get it finished all the way through from beginning to end without interruption. And that might bring you a sense of peace or joy. And if that's you, as a mom, especially with littles, it's rare that you even get to finish a meal without being interrupted, So don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help if you're feeling like you're a little down or a little anxious. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about is if you are noticing that you're getting short with your kids and you're noticing that you're having a hard time dealing with their behavior, and it's something that you normally don't struggle with, you might just need a break. You might just need somebody to come and help you out. If you feel guilty about leaving your kids with somebody else, I have a friend, I was talking to her today, and she has a child that has special needs, and she was talking about how she feels guilty when she leaves her special needs child with somebody else because she knows how much work it is. The thing is, those people are in your life for a reason. They love you, they care about you, so you don't need to feel guilty for, taking them up on an offer. Or we were just discussing hey, there's a Bible study that happens on Wednesdays for 2 hours in the morning at our church, and they provide childcare. And I told her, look, it's 2 hours where you get to spend time with other women. Most of them are more mature than we are. They're a little farther along in life than we are. But you don't have to worry about your kids. You can just sit and be for a bit. Now, when you have one that's still breastfeeding, that's a little bit more complicated. Obviously, they're with you, but that's usually not the one that's the most difficult. Sorry for any of you moms out there if you're a brand new mom and you think this is really hard. It is really hard in a different kind of way, but it's preparing you for when they get mobile. So just hang on. There's always ebbs and flows. But yeah, so you're going to see Jamie coming in and out of the shots in this a little bit too. And, just because babies, it just happens, you have to make it work. Like I said, it took us 3 days to get this done, but she does help me. She just didn't want to be on camera. And especially with my older girls, and even my younger ones, if they're doing something kind of rough or they're having a rough day, I'm not going to put them on camera. With the older girls, I specifically will get consent from them to put them on camera if they want to be. But she was open to having her room cleaned on here. She just didn't want to be in the video, and so you're not going to see her today. But anyway, so I hope you like this. Like I said, if you need to get something clean in your house, get motivated, feel free to just go ahead and get yourself a drink, let this video play with the music, and clean something. I mean, this is only a 16-minute video. You can get a lot done in 16 minutes if you just get serious about it. So, all right. Okay guys, the other thing I wanted to mention is a couple weeks ago I put on these nails I told you about from Red Aspen. My friend Rebecca at church sells them, and here you can see me like scrubbing the wall with my nails. You didn't see it in this video, but I actually was like peeling some stickers off of her vanity later, and these things are still on. They've lasted for 2 weeks, so definite quality stuff. I'll link her information below if you guys are interested. But yeah, if you are interested in getting some nails, I highly recommend it. They definitely make me feel complete and like put together. It's just one of those things where if you don't have time to get to the nail salon or to wait to get your nails done, I just feel pretty with them on. Does anybody else's child lose the caps to every spray bottle that they have? Drives me nuts. Everything she has, she leaves the cap off. I don't like that. So for those of you wondering, no, I'm not doing this by myself. She has been helping me this morning. You just won't see her in the clip because she wasn't ready to be on the internet this morning. She did end up going into work, so I'm trying to finish this up for her before she gets home. If you have teenagers, you know, sometimes like they just need help. They just need mom's assistance with this. So I gave her this jewelry treat. So when we redid her room, she wanted to do something based off of this like figurine actually, and so we went with like an Art Deco kind of thing, which is why her bed is the shape that it is. Yeah, so that was kind of what we decided to go with, but she's kind of changed her mind. We were gonna do that was real full. We were gonna do purple. We were gonna do pink, black, and gold. That was gonna be the color palette, but she already had purple accessories for her room, like the curtains she had, and so I needed to save a little bit of money, and so that's what we ended up going with, was purple, black, and gold. But she's thinking she wants to buy something different, so she may do that for herself here in a bit. That's the good thing about her having a job, is she can do that. She's also, like, some ladies are, you know, if you know, you know, like obsessed with a certain part of their face for their makeup. Hers is lips. She loves a good lip product, so she's got a lot of them. But yeah, those are all clean. Okay, face, lots of face stuff. Benefit mascara, like trimming pack. Love these. right, guys, so this is the finished product. We switched everything around. You kind of saw it in the filming. Her vanity was originally there. The bed was over this direction, and then she had an extra table in here that we were able to get rid of. So that was nice. But yeah, got this bed off of Amazon. So far, so good. It's worked pretty well. She has a little like command center up here for papers and stuff that she needs or wants, like the little menu from the coffee shop. And then her vanity space, we got it all organized, cleaned up in her shelves. We redecorated. She likes perfumes, so she's got 3 up there on her shelf and then a couple on her vanity, so you can kind of see like body sprays and stuff. And then I don't love this. Hopefully we will change this pegboard setup, but right now it's working for what we need it for. This whole corner I think is going to end up changing, and I'll try and keep you guys updated on that if we change it. And then this is her closet. We managed to get a whole lot of stuff cleared out. We emptied out their backpacks from this year. Her and Felicity were in here doing that, and that was crazy. But yeah, she's got a few Christmas decorations that she keeps in here. And then sheets are in that bin, and costume type stuff is in there. Her school does a lot of like Spirit Week stuff, and so that's where all that stuff is. And then some stuffed animals and some extra bags and some scrapbooking stuff is in that plastic thing. And then we put all of her shirts kind of together. She's been in here, so that's a little messy. But her dresses are here, tank tops, like hoodies, t-shirts, and then long sleeve shirts, and then coats, and then all of her pants and stuff are down there, and shoes obviously are down there as well. So that's pretty much how it ended up. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe, and we will, like I said, we'll keep you updated on her room.